Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Coffee, Cards, and Clarity. I first want to apologize that it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I have been dealing with the loss of several people, actually. Very good friends, and just within my community, we've had several losses, and I've really just been concentrating on friends and family and concentrating on honoring those that have gone before us. But I did want to jump on and go ahead and do a reading. Also, I am having a studio built, and it was supposed to already be built, but it is taking a little longer because of rain and a few other delays. So I'm really going to be excited to share that, and it'll be a better space for me to do readings. So when I get to a stage where I can share that, I will definitely do that. Hopefully it'll be within the next month, but I didn't want to wait to put more readings up. So for the overall energy for today that's coming through is To the Sea, Unfinished Symphony, and Higher Power. So I just want to start off by saying, I've said it before in other videos, that there's a connection with music between these divine counterparts. And when I see this card, To the Sea, I am immediately transported back into time when I was even a young child. And I remember walking through a friend's living room, and they had, I think it was back when MTV or something had first started. And I remember the first thing I did was I heard the music that was playing, and then I turned to look at the TV to see what song it was and who sang it and all of that. And it was Sea of Love by Robert Plant when he was with I think it was the Honey Drippers. To the Sea. So To the Sea, this card always reminds me of the sea of love, of wanting to escape with that divine counterpart. That goes right along with the next card, which is Unfinished Symphony. So even if you're not together, even if you're in a moment of pause, there's no need to worry. It's not over. You're still in the unfinished symphony, and it's just a moment of pause. The Higher Power card came through to let us know that universe, angels, ascended masters, they are also leading this connection to where it needs to be, or through the lessons that they need to learn before this lifetime is over. So let's get some tarot to see what wants to come through with this overall energy. To the Sea, Unfinished Symphony, and Higher Power. I've got the song playing in my head now. Judgment, first card that came through, Judgment. Let's see what else wants to come through. I'm going to go ahead and try to pull most of these cards before I start reading. The next card that came through is the Four of Wands. And the next card that came through was a bonus card, which shows a mother and a child, and I believe it's Catch Me If You Can. I believe that's the name of the bonus card. We have King of Swords. We have Page of Pentacles. We have Two of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. That's a lot of cards that wanted to pop up. Pardon my Band-Aid. We have the Lovers. I was cooking, and while I was cutting some ciabatta bread to make this really delicious grilled cheese sandwiches on ciabatta, and I cut my finger. And then we have the High Priestess. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. I think I've got enough. I will do some clarification as well. Judgment, Four of Wands, bonus card, Catch Me If You Can. I'm going to go ahead and get another card for this Catch Me If You Can. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more clarification before I read that first line. That is too many cards. It just kind of fell out. Let's see. Please give me one card to overall characterize this Catch Me If You Can bonus card, please. Okay, we have our one card. Let's see what it is. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So what I am getting from this first row with the Judgment card, the Four of Wands, the bonus Catch Me If You Can card clarified by the Ten of Pentacles is that this is Archangel Gabriel is calling the divine counterparts together. This is their calling. This is what they are meant to do. Now, it doesn't mean it's immediately, because as we already know, we are in an unfinished symphony here with this group. But this Judgment card, Archangel Gabriel, is calling to both parties, is triggering both parties, is trying to awaken both parties if they are not already awakened. What are they trying to awaken the parties to? It's this Four of Wands. It's the divine soul connection card. It's the twin flame card. It's one of the twin flame cards. So they're calling them to wake them up, to recognize that, you know, even if in this moment of pause, do not forget that you are still in this unfinished symphony. And this Catch Me If You Can card clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, because it follows the Judgment card in the Four of Wands, this lets me know that that is what would be the ultimate state of happiness for these counterparts in this divine soul connection. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of having everything, enough to be able to give, enough. There's loyalty there. There's earthly pentacles there. There's connection there. There's extended family there. It's a community that contains everything that they need and would want, and it's a card of just being completely fulfilled and having it all, including the emotional stuff like loyalty. Okay. King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles down at the bottom. The King of Swords, he's a loving but kind of distant person. That's the energy that comes through, loving but distant, which goes with the pause and the unfinished symphony. The Page of Pentacles indicates that this overall pause moment and moment of stepping back is because it's a time of growth, and in that time of growth, with the Two of Pentacles, there's going to be decisions and things that are carefully considered before any big movement happens. Then we have the Knight of Wands. So after all of that's taken into consideration, we have the Knight of Wands it's about rapid change. So whatever that decision is made, there's going to be a rapid change to go towards that. Then we have the Lover's card, which is, again, the ultimate, in this reading, it would be the ultimate divine connection card. So they're going to be moving more towards this divine connection. And I'm going to get some clarification, because the Knight of Wands is not traveling towards the Lovers, but it doesn't mean that they're not going to get to the same place. Then we are followed by the High Priestess, which again means that there's a fork in the road, that another decision needs to be made. So we have two cards of decision need to be made. So there's two people in this divine counter connection. So there are two decisions that need to be made. I'm going to get some clarification, and I'm going to start with, let me start with the King of Wands, please. I want to see if not the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. It's not facing the Lover's card. They're going, after they make that decision, they're going to have rapid change. I want to see what this rapid change is about. What's it going to take them towards? What's it going to lead? Ace of Wands, a new beginning and passion. Okay, let's check and see if that is with their divine soul connection, or if that's going to be with a, whoa, I do see the Hanged Man, so I'm going to leave that out there. And this is about, you know, seeing things from a different perspective, but it's also about being enlightened and gaining enlightenment. There's another card that came through and it fell. Let me pick that up. And that's the Night of Pinnacles. So all of this is to clarify the Knight of Wands. So we have a new beginning in passion. We have seeing things from a new perspective and being enlightened. And we also have now the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is a slow and protective energy. Let's clarify the Lovers. See if we can get some more information on the Lovers to see if that's where this is going towards, or is it leaving? Is it going to be more an extended pause? Clarify the Lovers in this reading, please, Spirit. Clarify the Lovers for me in this reading, please, Spirit. Clarify the Lovers. We have the World. A few more cards, please, Spirit, to clarify the Lovers. There we go. Queen of Swords. So to clarify the Lovers with the World and the Queen of Swords, basically there's been growth, a lesson is learned, they're observing things for seeing how they truly are. So that lets me know that all of this growth is in order to see things for how they truly are, to see that you or they are indeed part of this divine soul connection. So it's about completion, learning a lesson, observing to see how things truly are. And it's all the Lovers is also clarified by the Queen of Swords, which is a gentle which is the gentle motherly person who's self-confident and self-assured. Okay, so that's a good sign. We have the King of Swords up here and the Queen of Swords here with the Lovers. So let's clarify the fork in the road for the High Priestess. Let's see what wants to come through to clarify the fork in the road for the High Priestess. Okay, the first card we have is the Eight of Pentacles, which is about steady determination. Let's see if there's any more. Steady, determined work. Okay, so we also have Strength and another card of Decision. So what I'm getting is it's really going to take this High Priestess, one of the counterparts in this connection. It's really going to take a lot of work for them to get to the point where they make that decision. It's going to take a lot of hard work that you're going to have to do ongoing, continuously, and it's going to take strength. But the yearning is there. The yearning and the desire to, this card to me is a desire even for travel. And so again, it goes all the way back to the sea. That's what's wanted, is to run away to the sea of love with their divine counterpart in this unfinished symphony, trusting in the higher power. Let's go ahead and get some some oracle cards and see what wants to come through for this reading. Spirit, please give me any cards that want to come through to clarify anything that was pulled on this reading. So we have the dream, something is revealed, insight and breakthrough. And we also have remembrance, resurfacing of the past feelings and emotion. I would also like to point out that we had to the sea in this card and this remembrance card. This lady looks like she's, you know, coming up from the sea. And that's about remembering past lives, remembering that this connection is still an unfinished symphony, okay? It's not over. It's not done. Got to do, you know, this lady had to do the work to get to the shoreline, okay? See if any more cards want to come through. The dream card is number 4, and the remembrance card is number 21, which goes to a 3. I've got one more card that came through. Let me put these up, and then I will see what that is. And that's reflection, illusion, self-examination, and distortion. That came through with all of with these cards. You know, when it's talked about growth. So that's what's in this water, in this sea. If you look at it, you can see your reflection. So I wanted to also point that out. That's a 13 card, which goes to a 4. Let me pull some more cards. Some more oracle cards, please. This band-aid is really bothering me, but these cards will cut inside the cut if I take it off. Okay, so more cards from Spirit, please. Clarify anything in this reading, expand on it, and let us know what we need to know, please. Okay, we have faith. Have faith that there is a higher power that is guiding. Phoenix rising. Someone has bent my card. Phoenix rising. So with this card, what I'm getting is that, you know, with this growth, you will come through, you will come out on the other side of this growth as the phoenix rose from the ashes. That's what came through. I'm going to go ahead and get a few of these cards as well. And we have liberation. So whatever is making you feel trapped in your, you know, within your own mind, you will be liberated from that once you come through this growth. This personal growth. And I just want to remind everybody, if you're in a long period of pause, just remember that there is benefit there, because when the pause is over, both of you should be standing at a different place, probably closer together, even if it feels like it's further apart. You'll be more, here's a few, you'll be more like coming back around again. Death and magic and potential. So the death and magic, what wants to come through with this death and magic card is that sometimes when you have, like for personal growth, something may need to die, something may need to fall away or fall off. It could be bad habits or anything like that. Could be self-doubt. That needs to fall. And once that falls and you realize the beauty of manifestation, it will feel more like a magical state. And then we have potential. So this card is wanting to let everybody know that they have the potential, they have the ability, they can do all of this. They can do all of this. Let me see what else I want to use. This is Angelic Revelation 144, Naked Flame Healing Messages. So I want to get some messages right now from this. Okay, hang on. Okay. This card flipped over. Twin flame marriage. That's the first card that wanted to come out, which is a confirmation of this unfinished symphony, and also a confirmation of the Four of Wands and the Lovers card. The next card that came through, I want us to be in soul mission together and help others like us, as well as anyone in the need of unconditional love. So that's some more confirmation, and that's a beautiful message. I am scared to reveal my true feelings to you. My greatest fear is that you will reject me after all the hurt I've caused you, but I'm crazy for you. So I think that that's part of one of the things about self-growth that wants to come through for the collective that's coming through in this reading. I'm working on my strategy to come towards you. Please have mercy on me, because just when I think I'm ready, you then cut off communication, shut me out, or push me away with your anger. I want to fix things between us. Okay, so there we have some of the reason for some pausing that's going on. And I will take all of these cards that just fell out and read them. Okay. These two and these two. Just the twin flame marriage card. Okay. I believe in love because of you. You inspire faith, trust, hope, and confidence. You are my true love. I love you. And we had faith in here earlier. Please find it in your heart to forgive me. Energetically, you are pushing me away with your anger and resentment, and I'm so sorry I hurt you, my love. So if you are knowingly putting up the wall and trying to block connection, they're begging you to stop blocking that connection, even if it's just energetically. I'm not talking about the people who literally block them on social media or whatever. I mean, I guess I am. That could happen too. But this card, what I'm hearing right now for clarification, is this is really in regards to the people that are strictly energetically blocking. A lot of times the divine connection, the divine counterparts will feel each other energetically and receive messages and kind of, whether it's telepathically or just energetically feeling them. And one person has completely put up a wall and blocked that. They haven't cut cords, but they've blocked that. And their counterpart is begging them to unblock that energetically. I'm working on myself through healing, studying in my career at this time, and I want to be in a better place for union, for union. And then we have the card a year from now. So whatever they're working on, they would love for you to please unblock them energetically. They want you to know they are working on it, and it will take some time. A year, at least a year from now is what's come through. I don't know whether that's a year from now that you'll receive communication, or a year from now that, possible union. Unsure. These are the Sacred Healing Journey from Angelic Revelation 144. Let's get a few messages to see what Spirit wants to say. Okay, we have moving forward together, hand in hand, romance, bliss, love, sensual passion, paradise, and honeymoon. So the last card we got was a year from now. Then we got moving forward together, hand in hand, romance, honeymoon. Let's see what else wants to come through. We have engagement. Yes. Will you marry me? Okay. Meditation, healing, and finding inner peace. We also have party animal, which came through. So I believe one person, one or both of these people in this divine connection, in this collective that's coming through. Some of the healing that needs to be done is from partying too hard. That may be why there was pause, for that to not impact or affect the other person. That also may be why there was some cutting off of energy between the two counterparts, receiving, heart chakra opening to receive unconditional love. So what I'm getting with that is if the person stops blocking their counterpart energetically, then there will be unconditional love and healing love exchanged back and forth between the two counterparts, whether they actually speak or not. It would be definitely energetically though. So they're asking for that to happen. And the last card that came through for this is happy times. The future is bright. So that's definitely coming through in all of these cards. Let's get to end. I want to end with Angelic Revelation 144, Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle. These are affirmations for navigating the sacred healing journey. So let's just get a few messages from Spirit, from our guides, to end this reading. Okay, I think I have 3. There may be 4, but okay. I am unique, gifted, and irreplaceable. I have highly insightful and powerful perception, and voicing my wisdom is important to the world. So if you're working through something and for self-growth, and part of that is because you don't ever feel good enough to do things you think that things that you really want to do, you think that you really don't deserve to be one of those voices out there being heard. This message is for you, and it's saying that you are good enough, you are unique, you are gifted, and you are irreplaceable. I invite guidance and inspiration to flow to me from Spirit. I open my eyes, mind, and heart to receive in all ways. That's also going back to stop the energetic blocking, okay? Let that come through. It will be healing for you and your counterpart. I have a compassionate and open heart. I love and accept myself and others without making a harsh judgment. Part of that is stopping the energetic blocks, okay? So that's what came through today. It is an unfinished symphony. Now, I'm going to suggest everybody, when you click off of this, go to YouTube, or go back to the YouTube search feature and type in Sea of Love by the Honey Drippers and listen to that song. So have a great day, and I hope this was helpful. If you have any suggestions or comments, please go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I'd love to get some idea of what you would like to see from me, what you would like for me to do readings on for the collective. So go ahead and communicate with me through my email, coffeecardsclarity@gmail.com, which is in my description box as well, or just leave a comment if you don't mind it being public. Leave a comment on this video. So have a great rest of your week, and I will be back later.